pocket. Now, as a play caller, Dave Canales, you have a quarterback I believe you can trust. What type of real shot plays do you have that you can put downfield and try to put this thing away now? Realize that you're going to put the ball up there, but you trust your quarterback to take care of it.
The only issue for Houston is you're limited if your option is even if you got the ball back based on your field goal range. With Fairbairn out, right now the focus is on Tampa Bay. Still a chance to take the lead in regulation. 53 seconds on the clock. They trail by 3.
Everything is locked up on the screen.
Second and 3. Mayfield step tosses. It's bad. It's now 3. Ball is loose and ripped away by Evans. So straight from the catch. Knocked away, and then Evans is there to secure it.
Tampa Bay wants it to be a catch now. If you're Houston, you want it to be an action. Did he actually catch it?
Tampa Bay lines up with 40 seconds left. Ball is slotted in the 10.
This is what you got to take a look at. Did he actually catch it after possession? Able to make this so called. Because if you're Houston, you want that now. And it certainly does appear that he did. Now it's a fumble. And Tampa Bay comes away with
The punch out by Thomas. Evans was in the right spot. That ball was free with a bunch of Texans in the area.
yeah, that's a catch. There's no question about it now. They don't see that he can replay. The ball was punched out. Look at Evans on the spot, taking it away from 3 blue shirts.
So the ball's punched out there. You can't advance it. If you're Evans, he fell forward, brought it in. The big key for Tampa Bay is they came away with the football.
They got possession. There's right there, good ball punched out. Now it's 3 loose. Evans with the recovery. Clear.
Houston holding on with the lead.
Expedited review. Yeah, it's got to go back. Should go to 9. You can't advance it. The offensive team can't gain ground.
Placing the football 14-yard line. And Lamb calls filling the gaps here eventually for the fans in attendance and the TV audience.
After it's really weird. The last 2 minutes of the game, remember the fumble recovers the ball. The ball will be returned to the spot of the fumble. It will be first and 10. Tampa Bay looking to take a timeout. Going to 10-second runoff.
Well, that's it for timeouts.
And that's okay because they feel like where they're going to run offense. Now you just can't take a sack.
Don't forget the State Farm Postgame Show is standing by. JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, Coach Cower, scores and highlights all throughout the State Farm Postgame Show.
And I trust my quarterback. Can I get Evans in a position while doing something over there? It might be a jump ball. Can you get your formation flips and almost isolate him and give him a chance?
They have added 2 seconds to the clock. So they would rather have it 49 seconds. Timeout tonight is 29 seconds. Thank you. Excellent elocution.
Really good explanation of what happened too. It's good education.
Seconds on the clock.
You got Goffin and Evans down in the bottom of the formation. Let's see if they motion Goffin away. Give Evans all this room. That's what you're counting on to me. They get up there and now putting in a position to kill the team.
Houston up by 3. Shielding for Mayfield. It's touchdown! Buccaneers go in front! Baker Mayfield with a strike for the score. And a kiss for the Bucs.
And I'm going to go for the 3 from the top inside, 88 and white. And if you see the defender's back, if you see the back of a defender's helmet, what do they tell the quarterback? Just throw right over the top of that. Your receiver sees you. The defender does not. He
shoulder and head, and Hopper makes the key catch. Extra point, McLaughlin knocks it through. Tampa Bay leads at 37-33 with 46 seconds on the clock. Houston has 2 timeouts.
See that? If he sees the back of that defender's helmet, Mayfield says, my receiver sees me, let him have a chance. And I'm part of that breed of tight ends we talked about. Bigger, stronger, more physical guys, but nifty on their feet. And an extra receiver in a large package.
And Charles, remember the big play. It was 3rd and 23. They got 21 yards to give them a 4th and 2, and then picked up the first down.
Yeah, on the Mayfield scramble.
Dapping up.
That was beautiful because the trust in Mayfield and people other than Evans and Godwin on that play, that's what made it. Naturally, you would think it goes to 13 or 14 instead. Not the biggest catch of his young career.
And now Houston will have under a minute to work with.
It's a lot of time for CJ Stroud. Now we'll see how they play it on this kickoff too, because do you want to save the time as opposed to running it back and running time off the clock?
Kamara has been very good punting the ball, kicking it off. This is going to be another moving kick out to the 25-yard line. So, 46 seconds to go. Houston trailing by 4. CJ Stroud has 395 yards and 4 touchdowns. The NFL rookie record for passing yards in a game is Andrew Luck, 433 in 2012.
He's got a lot of Andrew Luck qualities to him. The biggest one is that poise. Look at that. Surviving the ground, too. The biggest one is that poise.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Denver Broncos. 2 teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Right away, they'll change the look.
Hey, alert, alert, alert. There. 95. Tempo.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Wilson wants a different look. And now an audible here into something else. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he goes out right around the 39. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Hey, easy.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. Runs over, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You look at the Saints defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Good job right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the humble? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
Caught here by Griffin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 3rd down, Graves. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, you have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception, and it was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
10-0 the score after 1. Second and 10.
Hey, hey. Check. Start.
Here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 16. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
To throw on third down. Graves has taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Graves, flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Completes it to Perry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Graves. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Graves. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw it,
touchdown, Saints. Michael Mayer, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Third and 2, now Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Shifts by him, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. Now Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Graves. Olave over the middle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Graves. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range down just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Perry. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Second and a couple. Looking to throw. Graves. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Graves. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Broncos 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He finds his man complete. It's Griffin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 17, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 left, 18 left.
Throwing on first down. Graves. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He'll buy some time right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry from 6 yards away. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3. Now it's Wilson. Man open left side, it's Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They run it again with Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as they come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Williams again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped. And they got it done on that play.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Got an open man. It's Olave. Through the middle of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On second down, Williams. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Tempo. 14, front it. Start.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Throwing to start the drive. Graves. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Let's go.
Jacobs is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles,
we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now Williams running left. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got his open man. That's Freiermuth. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They try the left side here with Williams. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.